Some of it was, some of it isn't. Some of it is gooched over, and some of it is white paper. Same with this here.
The green trees, did you put in the background the buildings first and then the green?
Just the brights, just if you remember that bit there
Yeah.
and that bit there, and that was like a middle pea green.
And you did that before you put
Yeah,
in
and then I wrap stitched the building around it.
Yeah.
And then I
Because
actually,
otherwise the bright green wouldn't
that's
show,
it, yeah,
would it?
you'd lose chroma. Little bit, yeah.
So you've got to think it all through first, haven't you then?
Oh yes, very, very much so. And this is what I'm saying about everybody thinks that, especially watercolour painting, but everybody thinks it's just a case of sort of you start and then you finish, and it's not. When you're drawing or drafting, as I call it, it's not a drawing of a person that you're problem solving. Every time you make a mark, you're editing for tone, you're actually putting down a mnemonic, a shorthand to say something happens here. Now, if it's the difference between her jumper and his jumper, so be it. If there's a difference between that roof and that sky, so be it. But 9 times out of 10, you are actually just editing for tone. You're just saying. But it's, when all's said and done, you break it down, its simplest form, it's a mnemonic. Something happens here. And then usually you develop your own. Everybody sort of picks me up for doing that little art mark, which is dark into the corners. It's just, you know, putting a line of tension there to actually instill an inflection into the mark, so that I know that I have to sort of do something pretty groovy with the brush.
It's really nice.
Well, you know, it comes together. It comes together. But as I say, it's a lot easier than something like that. You say you'd struggle, but it is a lot easier than something like that.
Not
It is.
convinced, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's the delicate bits.
Well, that's just mark making. That's just not getting
Yeah,
frustrated.
Really fine lines, bit of brush, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the